Hello there lads and welcome back to the channel. So at the beginning of August I did something which some of you might regard as wrong. I was doing a simple photo walk in Novoli, which is a district of Florence, and I was using my Nikon D800E, which is a DSLR. It was around 6 p.m. if I'm not wrong, and I took this shot. I believe this is probably one of my best shots I ever taken, and I really like this picture. And you may notice that if I didn't tell you it was taken on a DSLR, well, it could be recognized as a film shot, maybe a medium format portrait. Well, I know it is quite difficult to believe it was taken on film once you know it was taken on a DSLR, but if you take a closer look, it does kinda recall a film quality. And it is something which might be regarded as wrong. So I posted this picture on Instagram and I decided to quote a few film communities. And this is how I tricked an entire film community. Of all the film communities that I decided to quote, only 3 of them decided to share my picture on their feed. And these 3 communities were Film Club Europe, Film Barbecue, and I can't remember the name of the last one. And a third one, which I cannot find anymore, so it's probably disappeared or something like that. Of these 2 film communities, the only one I did know was Film Barbecue, which is a film community hosted by Hans. Hello Hans. I knew that he was going to probably repost it because Film Barbecue posts both digital and film pictures. So if a digital picture looks like film, it's going to be reposted. What I didn't know is that this doesn't apply to Film Club Europe. And Film Club Europe is a small film community, but it has a little bit of share, it has a little bit of viewers. So it's around like a few thousands of people. And they did post my picture, you can see it right now. And what they wrote was, beautiful shot from Gianmarco Maioli, shot in #Yatli, which is probably #Italy, with an Nikon 800D and some Portra 400. Now, the thing is, first of all, it wasn't a Nikon 800D, it was a Nikon D800E. So, completely nonsense. But what I didn't do was to say what film I used. And they thought it was Portra 400. And so they shared my picture. It was starting to receive a few comments, people being quite happy to see the picture and making compliments. And then these lads decided to spoil the fun. In some way, I'm actually happy they spoiled the fun, because it was starting to be depressing to see how many people were not recognizing that Nikon 800D, it's not a film camera. Well, a Nikon 800D doesn't even exist. And the picture was actually taken on a Nikon D800E, which is a DSLR. Andre Dumet, well, I think a Nikon D800D does not exist, and a D800 would be a digital camera, so it basically said, look, you're mistaken, this is not a film shot. And so Film Club Europe decided to take down my picture. That's fair. I should have not tagged a few film communities, I should have been clear that it was a digital shot, but still, why would you take down my picture? I mean, if the picture looks that good that you believe it is shot on film, why would you decide to take down the picture? And this is where I wanted to get. This is the point I want to talk about with you today. And my point is, it's not about the medium, it's about the result. I also have to thank Spanish_Johnny because he did actually comment this. He did actually say, still a great shot, don't take it down. A photograph is a photograph, the medium does not matter. And that's the point. Why would you take down the picture even though it was not shot on film? I understand there are few Instagram accounts want to repost only film shots. My issue is that that's a stubborn way of looking at photography. I'm fine with the picture being taken down, but I'm not fine with the reasoning behind, because honestly, that's being stubborn. And about this, I want to say that I actually managed to print my picture, because I'm quite proud of this picture. And yeah, I decided to print it and frame it, and I'm going to place it somewhere in my room or around the house. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope you share in some way what I think about my... What's going on? So what I was trying to say is, I hope you share in some way my opinion. Feel free to like it, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. You can find my Instagram in the description, and I'll see you again in my next video. Enjoy your life.